if you are out there criticizing Islam, and even if it's in a firebrand sense, which I tend to do, you're being labeled a racist. I'm not racist. I don't think Douglas Murray is racist.
And I think that that's definitely true, but you hear a lot of American pundits, like Daily Wire guys, Fox News types, like you have those people. And Douglas is a little bit different because he's a Brit, and Britain especially has been experiencing this. Again, he wrote this about this in The Strange Death of Europe. This type of concern with the rise of Islam. So I think he's singular in what he's arguing for, but he's also kind of singular in his positionality. And being somebody from Britain and being somebody who's been writing on this for a long time, it really feels like a time warp back to when Sam Harris and Ben Affleck were getting into it on live television about this very same issue. Feels like we're
Yes.
doing Groundhog Day a little bit here.
Well, it's Groundhog Day. Again?
But
Criticizing Islam isn't criticizing Muslims, and that's an important thing to remember.
Yeah, exactly. And that mislabeling continues to happen. It's just some people are so committed to that doctrine that if you are out there criticizing Islam, and even if it's in a firebrand sense, which I tend to do, you're being labeled a racist. I'm not racist. I don't think Douglas Murray is racist. He just, like me, does not.
Even if he was racist, what he says has nothing to do about the race of Muslims.
Right. And like he has said, he has repeated himself that it's not Muslims that are the problem. It's the bad ideas that radicalize a particular sect of Muslims. That's the problem. And also for people to like, and I don't know where all of this like Islam apologism comes from in the West, but I see a lot of that where a lot of people are kind of treat the Quran or Islam as like a religion of peace or something like that. I still hear that.
There's one question that is the key to answering our question of the show, which is why is Douglas Murray so hot right now? And I think the answer is because Western progressives, along with people who are actually of the Islamic faith, really, really do not like what Douglas Murray is saying. They really, really don't like these criticisms of Islam. So the question to answer that question is what you asked earlier, Trav, which is why? Why is there such a massive not necessarily groundswell, but of support and apologetics for the radicalized and terroristic version of Islam? Why are we seeing that exactly? And I think that that's kind of the big question that's going to unlock most of the other answers.